mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, or they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product out the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. We're in the building with you. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot.
In the building.
And unprepared.
Okay, now we're trying to...
And unprepared. You know what I'm saying? This is like, if y'all keeping score, man, this is becoming the thing, man. Like,
okay, you better get it off now. Cause
you know what I'm saying?
When I tell them what you were doing in the bathroom a few minutes ago, okay, go ahead, get it off.
You know what I'm saying? This is becoming the thing. And going into the new year, we need to have everything on time.
Keep talking.
Everything on time, okay?
Keep talking.
We can't be this incompetence. You see what I deal with here?
Keep talking that smash.
You see what I deal with here, man? Thank you guys for joining us. I'm glad y'all are ready. You know what I'm saying? This guy.
Again, now I'm ready. I walked into the bathroom, if you saw the pre-show, and this is what I saw. Was it showtime? Nah, I mean, come on, Dad. You just can't be walking in the bathroom like that.
We don't knock?
We'll knock.
We'll knock around here?
You know, we'll have no privacy. So when you hear the sniffles going on over this side, I'm just telling you what I know. He talking about me not being prepared for the 1-2-1-2, and he's correct, But I'm just telling you because I was thrown back all these years. I raised a positive young black man, and you do all you can do as a parent.
Right.
You do all you can do, and then they still go to the sugar booger, and they still resort to these things.
Booger sugar,
booger. They still resort to these ways, man.
Oh, man.
And you as a parent,
somebody sniffing pocket sand.
Yeah, sniffing pocket sand. As a parent, you be like, well, where did I go wrong, man? I tried to do everything.
Somebody said the young guard was stressing Malcolm out.
Yeah, man.
That he is.
You need a little bump after that.
That's funny.
Anyway, we're glad to be here with you.
Y'all are crazy. Thank y'all, man. Thank you for joining us. Hope you had a great week, man. And I'm glad y'all here with us to end y'all week.
Yeah, we are glad you are here with us. This is a throwback. We used to come on and not have nothing ready.
Yeah.
So I've been on the grind here. If you're looking at this sweater, it's not available. We know this is not left chest. This is in our aisle. We mess up a lot of hoodies here, and we don't just throw them away. We use them as practice.
Facts.
And as the show was, I threw it on, thinking it was perfectly left chest, and it is now left arm.
That's left armpit. Yeah.
This is left armpit. So if you into that, that might be your thing. Left armpit. You can get one of these.
That's hilarious.
For just shipping and handling. We'll just throw the shit in the mail. Good news.
What's good news?
Our packages have showed up.
Oh yes, that.
So you guys who've been waiting.
That Peruvian
is in the building.
Yeah. We did the taste test.
It's in the building. everybody get everything they need. Plus, we're gonna throw a few things in there for the people who had to wait a little extra. We might even throw one of these left underarms in there. For you. Hey, it's free. What are you gonna do?
Facts.
You know, you get a left underarm.
Facts.
Or you might be like a really, really fat person, and is it the other way? Does it move? Like if you?
No, I think it evens out. Like
it evens out. If you fat and you want this, you a 5X. This shit'll be like dead center.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying, you know, this is what we got going on today. We will do a roll call. Yes.
Yeah, I saw Dominican Republic. I saw Cincy in the building. Cincinnati, that is.
Yeah.
Louisville, Richmond, VA.
Yeah.
Delaware in the building. Shouts out to y'all.
Everybody in the building.
Jersey in the building.
Nat
Town in the building.
Lauderdale.
Phoenix in the building. West Palm Beach in the building.
Yeah, man. This is what it is.
More.
Mount Vernon, we got to talk because your man Ben Gordon.
Yeah.
You know, he's going through it, and we want to hold the brother down and stuff like that. So we definitely
Sumter, South Carolina, Chicago in the building.
Detroit in the building. Detroit.
Raleigh in the building.
Raleigh. Everybody in the building, man. Holidays are coming.
Yeah.
And I just found out you can't afford.
Yeah, I can't.
Now it makes sense. We was just doing the math, and I said, damn, Malcolm can't afford to buy Noble no toys. And I'm saying, how is that even humanly possible? I go in the bathroom, it makes sense. See? Every kid deserves toys, man.
Spending all the money on Coke.
On Coke. That's it. You know how you doing the math? God, we doing good, but we not doing good.
Yeah.
And Malcolm's like,
I don't know where it could have went.
I don't know where that money could have went. God damn it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's where we at right now. Keep an eye on Malcolm. Pray for him.
Goodness.
But as a grandparent, I need to call the other grandparents. Just kind of, hey, Nay, what's going on?
My mother sent his gift already. It's at the house already.
Be like this,
Yeah. So you behind.
Call Avery's mom. Be like, hey, Grand B, how you been, girl?
Yeah. So my mother's ahead of the game, man. I'm just saying.
Oh, she ahead of the game?
Ahead of the game.
All right. Well, she struck first.
She did.
Well, what'd she get? You're not gonna
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you.
All right, I'm gonna have to call her anyway. She'll give it up. Hey, girl, it's been a long time. oh, so you did? That's what you got her.
Yeah.
All right.
He's just gonna get a digital version of whatever my mother.
I'm just gonna roll that toys with what they got for the kid out, and so before Granddad comes through with the grand entrance and steal all that thunder. But we hope you are having a great time with us.
Mr. Lee, shouts out to your wifey on her 35th birthday.
35th birthday? All right. 35.
Shouts out. Happy birthday to her. Happy soul return to her.
35. I love it. Those are good years, man. I could still do shit at 35. I could play ball a little bit. I could run a light jog.
I remember.
Shout out, nothing too heavy.
I remember.
And then I turned the corner, man. When you turn the corner, bro. Now, if I step off the curb, I might crack an ankle and shit. Shit is all fucked up. When I tie my shoe, I can't breathe. I see stars. Like, come on. If you in your 50s and you got a little pouch, you know what I'm talking about. You bend over to tie your shoe and like, and then if you get it wrong,
yeah, I gotta stay healthy. I'm not. I can't get to that point, man.
Then you gotta got another shoe. You wonder why old people got one shoe tied and one shoe don't. They go, fuck it, man. I can't do it. I might just pass out and shit. So, yeah, you get a little older, man. Things get a little, everything is on reputation. Get a little older.
So let's get to it, man.
Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to the show.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So big news, as we mentioned on the pre-show, Brittney Griner was free.
Clap that up.
Clap it up.
Yeah.
We got her back for a straight up, one-on-one trade.
One shooter for another shooter.
Yeah, so we got her.
They throw any incentive picks in?
No.
No draft picks. No future.
Nothing. No
one
draft
shooter
picks.
for another
No conditionals. Nothing. Just
straight up. 6'9" center.
Yeah. Versus
a mercenary.
A warmonger.
A warmonger.
A mercenary.
A mercenary. What do they call him? The mercenary.
The merchant of death.
The merchant of death. So we got Brittney back for that. and I know a lot of people, especially in the WNBA, and just people in general, are happy she's home.
Yes. So
she shouldn't have been out there anyway. Not for no van, no vape. You know what I mean? That's a bit much. You know what I mean? And
Sorry, guys.
And I said that they would use that as a part of this war somehow, some way. And we did trade a warmonger in the middle of a war.
yes. So
Yes,
which
I
is
don't
crazy.
know
So
how
like
that
this guy's
pans out.
reputation for building explosives, for like gun running and things like that is like unmatched. That movie
Lord of War with
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage is based on him.
It's based on him, right? So, mind you, we stand with Ukraine. We're giving all this money back to Ukraine, all this money for guns to Ukraine, but we send somebody that could aid Russia. I don't know what the hell that's about. And did you see the trade? Did you see the
I saw the
handoff?
exchange.
Yeah, they was hugging him like,
Yo, well, my dude, you know what I'm saying? We see you later. That was weird.
That was odd.
Like, wasn't it supposed to be just a head nod like, you're playing for mine, or
Yeah.
They actually embraced him, and he was like, yeah, you know what it is. I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Basically, it looked a little weird.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Look a little suspect, and it's important that we navigate through this news as gently as possible because our people deal in emotion.
Yeah, so because here's
So
the
we
thing.
know,
Here's the thing. I feel like every time like one of these things happens, like some news happens, right? There is equal amount of people that should be happy, right? So we should be happy she's home. She shouldn't have been locked up in the first place. Right?
We agree. That's all.
We agree about that, right? But then you look at the total picture. You back up 10 feet and you go, okay, this guy's a like you said, mercenary. And then you think about just Brittney Griner, WNBA player, and then you think about there are apparently other prisoners over there, like
US
military,
Marines, military, yeah.
over there that they weren't able to get. And then over here, there's people still in jail for nonviolent drug crimes, things like that.
These are all facts.
So, I say that not being disrespectful to Brittney Griner. I'm glad she's home. So I'm saying that not trying to like violate, but just the total picture. So what happens is, like all the news does, is super polarizing all the way. It's like you're never gonna make everybody happy.
Right.
So there's people who's happy she's home. Then there's people going, "Yo, what the hell? Like that's not a fair trade. We got fleeced." The word "fleeced" was trending on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I thought that was hilarious. Like you had the sports jokes. Like we no draft picks with that. Just that was it. Like that's all we got. So my man said it was like the Russell Wilson Broncos trade.
Bad. It was the Herschel Walker Vikings traded. The Cowboys.
Yes,
the Vikings traded for Herschel Walker and gave the Cowboys 9 players or 9 draft picks or something. And on a more serious note, the way information is structured now, which in my closing, because I'm gonna close out with the the Deion Sanders piece, because I got some things I need to say about that. Just to close it, news resonates on different frequencies for different people
All the time, yes.
So the emotional bottom feed, the masses of people are just in their emotions and they taking sound bites. So all they see is a black woman coming home. Those of us who are challenged and burdened with thinking just a little bit more, we're asking, why is she home? Why now is she home? Why did they trade her for him? So, and then those are the questions that appear that you're being insensitive to a subject that you're not being insensitive to. You're just being inquisitive beyond, you know what I'm saying, the mundane things.
Yeah.
And then you get labeled as a hater and somebody who's not in touch with what's going on.
And I want to be clear, if that was Odyssey over there, I'd want Odyssey back at all costs.
Absolutely. So when I see her wife, in the White House expressing gratitude for what Biden did, you damn right. You know what I mean? Because that's a personal thing. But my duty as a young decoder is to ask why, to try to get to the cause. We know she was there for no reason at all. Technically.
And we said from the jump, We was like, yo, they got to be holding her over there for something. Like that makes no sense. They got
That
to be
makes
playing some
zero
game.
sense. And I thought it was going to lead to us sort of entering the war. I was wrong on that. But they're trading her for this dude is a mercenary.
They call him the Merchant of Death.
The Merchant of Death. And they said he got
That's a movie.
60 airplanes
That's a movie name. Like,
that drops weapons at pinpoint accuracy wherever in the world
Yep.
he needs to do that. So he was serving 25. He served 14 of those years. And they also said, I'm hearing speculation, he still was running things from behind the walls.
how?
How not?
Damn.
You think Big Meech ain't run? No, let me not. Let me just get into all of that.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
So you think Larry Hoover is just sitting in a jail cell with no power, no clout?
I'm sure. You're right.
Just asking. All right, so that's anti-Russian Matic. Yeah, that's right.
No, so okay, so going back, right? So like, there's people on both sides going, yo, what the hell? And there's people happy, right? And something happened with Michael Parsons from the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. Michael Parsons, one of my new favorite players.
So Biden tweeted, because you know how Biden does when he does something. Apparently, but when he gets something done, he's all out in Front Street.
Of course.
When he doesn't, he blames everybody else, right? So he said, I spoke to Brittany Griner. She's on her way home. Michael Parsons, tweeted him and said, "We're still not voting for you." So people started going at him. They started calling him Pass Rush Limbaugh. That's funny. That's funny.
I like that Pass Rush
Limbaugh. So obviously you come after the Democratic president. Everybody comes after you because now you're MAGA. And then the people who are quote unquote MAGA, they're supporting him now. So now that becomes a little war just under his comments. So he kind of has to put out the flame. But he actually doubled down. He said, "I got family who served in the military, and you left people who are active members in the military over there for this."
So he took a military stance.
Yes, and he said, I don't like Trump, but I don't like Biden either.
Now I'm gonna stop you right there. See how one person's win is another person's loss.
Exactly.
All military-based people are probably saying the same thing he's saying. Listen, I served. I was over there serving. She was over there shooting jump shots and shit. I served my country, and so. So my connection or my emotional attachment is to all military people who need to come home, prisoners of war. All the women and men, some men too, are saying, especially WNBA, they had ESPN had, I could smell the pussy through the fucking TV. It was pussy everywhere on TV. They was all lined up, 6 and 7 of them. They had all kind of boxes, Brady Bunch boxes and shit. Women, all women. And they was up there saying, that's right, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's simply because of what she represents.
Yes.
And, things of that nature. And it just goes to show you there is no right or wrong answer. We got to stop thinking linear, as I always say. Both parties can be right. But as a result of him saying that.
Oh, yeah, they put him on the Summer Jam screen. So apparently.
They put him on the Summer Jam screen.
I didn't know this, but apparently.
I didn't know this either.
Michael Parsons had some allegations when he was in school.
In Penn State.
At Penn State. Apparently, he was sexually assaulting. He was accused of sexually assaulting one of his teammates so bad that teammate transferred. And I read the details. Did you read the details?
I didn't read the details.
Nasty
stuff.
Nasty stuff.
So he played for the Cowboys and another team.
he played for the Cowboys and the Cowboys
and the cheerleaders. He on both teams?
Yeah. They put him on.
I've never heard listen, I've heard a lot in my day. I've never heard anything so aggressive.
Yeah.
Like you in college.
Yeah.
On a football team, and a dude is...
He's big,
and he wants you so bad.
He's fast.
He's big and he's fast. You can't even... Ooh, I almost dropped the soap. Ooh. I mean, how does that work when you got to tell your moms, yeah, I like the school, but...
Yeah, I can't. I got to go.
I'm being bullied.
They said in the article, they said he was mentioning... Jerry Sandusky. No, was it Jerry?
Yeah,
The guy from Penn
Sandusky.
State.
Yes.
Yeah, like he said, like this is Sandusky, something like that.
Oh.
To the dude. Yeah, that was nasty.
Oh my God.
Nasty, yeah.
Jeez, I like you
And I want you.
and I want you.
We can do this the easy way.
We can do this the hard way. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Damn it, Parsons.
Yeah, they put him on the Summer Jam screen. But you know, it is such like expected, right? You take one way, everybody who agrees with that agrees with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and then if you go against, you know, the common consensus of, you know, Biden, we like Biden, and he got her home, then we come after you because if mind you, people have known this. I didn't know about that, but the people who knew this about him. If he had congratulated Biden, this would not be a thing.
That is true.
Or the people who were riding with him on Trump's side,
true.
they'd have probably brought it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all stupid. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it.
Yeah, so it's just, so let's put a bow on that and say we're glad she's home.
Yes.
We know she got a book deal coming. You know that.
man. She gonna,
Book, movie.
She gonna make wit. She gonna play no more. You think she gonna come out?
Play.
Nah, I mean,
Practice.
Yeah.
Practice. Nah, that's over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's on the grind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I heard she had to cut her dreads or something.
Probably, yeah. I saw
a few
pictures.
you know. And she was in, they said, like a real, like, camp.
Yo,
like,
no, she was in there for mad long. But here's the thing, guys. When she initially got locked up, bring her home, free Brittany, things like that. I didn't hear, it was radio silence on Brittney Griner, all that for like 6 months.
Because they got the word from the WNBA and the NBA to stop that shit.
Yeah.
Because it distracts from the game. We ain't bringing her home yet.
Yeah.
So, and it goes to show you that they all in on that shit, because they all shut up at the same time.
Yes, it wasn't
All
even like
of them-
somebody like just
Right,
came out like, yo, like we won this game, but nah, I want my, you know.
It was all like,
Yep.
and now everyone is back, you know, in the mix and talking about it. So, but at the grand scheme of things, I'm glad anybody is home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But let's end it by saying, let's not forget military war veterans.
Yeah, something has to be happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody even said, like, she was like there for 42 weeks. I don't know what the number, you know what I'm saying? The geometry. This could all be numbers.
Yep.
And it usually all is numbers.
Usually something in regards to it. So, because they're not doing that just for the sake of doing that.
Yeah.
Because that was the deal on the table
At the
6
beginning.
months ago. At the beginning,
yep.
That was the deal on the table.
And they were just like,
we can't do that, and that's the deal they go for. So, you know.
So, we'll see.
We'll see.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Now, did you guys see Kyrie Irving's sneakers? Did you see him?
I did.
I felt like, so what he did was, for people who didn't see him, he covered the Nike symbols and stuff like that. He wrote, "I am free." What else did he write?
I am,
like at the end of
At
it,
the
right?
end.
At the end, right? So, I mean, you know, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was a subtle, nod to the Urban X pod.
I'm gonna take credit for that.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
I'm
me.
gonna take credit for that.
It's me.
I see you, Kyrie. You free. I am. We free. I am here for you. You know, let's get it all in there. He said, "I am free," and he ended it with, "I am."
I am.
I gotta.
That was a little nod. I like it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I appreciate
And
it.
I appreciate everybody for sending it, because
Everybody sent it to us.
Thank you.
Shout out to my man I think he said his wife Anita just had their third baby.
Nice.
Shot the club up. All right.
That's what that means, yes.
That's what that means.
Yeah.
Shot the club up.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what that means.
When I said my wife shot my club up, that was nasty.
That was nasty.
That was a Micah Parsons. I just pulled up Micah Parsons and shit.
That was nasty.
Let me find out. That wife is Gabrielle Union. His ass.
Oh my
Shit.
gosh, that was gross.
I did not know the terms, guys. And,
Yo, my man, he was like catching up on the episodes, and he like just listened to that episode. Oh my gosh.
he said he's about to crash.
Yeah, he said he almost crashed his car, man.
Yeah. I didn't know.
Yeah, that was gross.
Anyway, shout out homie who did shoot the club up for the third time. Shout out Kyrie, you know what I'm saying, for wearing those sneakers that we are going to Come on, guys. Can we pool our resources?
Somebody said y'all didn't create I Am. We know we didn't create it.
Oh my God! Why you just gotta see? This is what I mean by shoot the club up. That's my term. I'm in my head movies, creating a narrative. It don't have to be real. And
Oh
here,
my God.
what's that person's name? You came into my head movies and you shot both of our vision up. We know we didn't create it.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. That's what I meant by shoot up my head movies. That's why I got to change the terminology.
That's too much words.
Too many words in there, but come on, man. Can we live? Can we live?
Can we live?
Can we live?
Okay.
Damn. But let's pull our resources together and let's get Kyrie on the show, guys. Come on. Somebody knows somebody who knows somebody who know him, who knows somebody that know him.
Facts.
That know him, that knew
That
somebody.
robbed somebody.
That robbed somebody that know him.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah. All we need to do is plug them in.
So, the CEO of the JDL, Jewish, the
Defense League.
Defense
So
League.
there's the ADL and then there's the JDL.
Yes.
They're both like the same
Yes.
derivatives of the same thing. Okay.
He was on the Breakfast Club the other day. Now, when he announced, because I saw the Breakfast Club Instagram, when they announced that he was going to be on it, I was like, what the hell? Like, no way. No way.
Yeah. They got to do damage control. And first of all, their people own that company. So it's just like having this boy come down and have a cup of coffee. And I thought it was going to be, when they said the head of the JDL was coming down, I thought like a rabbi, I come to speak to Charlemagne the God. No, with the Jewish people, we want to talk and have a bagel and talk about the Yiddish about what's going on with the, That's what I thought, fucking curls and shit. It's going to smell like, kosher food up in there and shit. That's what I thought. Mouth, you want, okay, all right. So this is what I was thinking. You know what I mean? And then I saw like a young dude.
Yeah, that was the one who he said that he pressured Adidas to drop Kanye.
Okay, that was him.
That was him, yes. So he, to my surprise, Charlemagne pressed him a few times.
Charlemagne to do that from time to time. He pressed Leon Cohen a little bit.
Yeah, pressed him. He pressed him a little bit because he said, "How do you?" If you watch the whole interview, like he's throwing Kanye under the bus, but like the guy is not cleaning it up.
Right.
So he goes, "How do you let somebody like Kanye, like you let somebody like him, like you prove him right by him saying Jewish people control everything, then he loses everything. Like isn't that kind of proving this point?" And then he came on. Well, he said, "Well, anti-Semitism is so insidious." Buzzwords, right? You gotta make it seem like really, really, really bad. That is just the number one problem in the world right now. Anti-Semitism is so bad that if we don't come after him, then he's going to be able to perpetrate that myth everywhere else.
So that's what he
basically said. If we don't come after him,
shut him down.
And I'm just like, you just proved his point.
You just proved his point.
Again.
You just proved his point because you knew that through the devices that you have created, the outlets that you have created, that as long as the Goyim are selling hate, selling division, selling liquor, selling drugs, selling the American dream, and none of this and you don't include us, we will allow you to use our mechanisms to do as you please, to reap what you want, until we need you to follow a specific directive that's going to benefit us. When you go off script, as Kanye did, but yet you still have access, we now have to cut off all of our channels so that your message doesn't spread like a virus within this artificial construct that now we call virtual reality, social media, etc., etc. So that's where they have to assess the threat and determine something has to be done. Continue.
So, and then there was another question Charlemagne asked him. He said, like, if this is an anti-hate league, like it's about anti-hate, what have y'all done for anti-black hate?
Whoa.
No. He had a really bad answer for that one, too.
Anti-black? No, this is for Jewish
people.
The most scorned and people who have been subjected to the worst of the worst. You see how victim consciousness is a weapon when you can use it to justify something else that you're doing.
Yeah.
See, when black people claim victim consciousness, that's the end of the story. We just victims.
Yeah.
When other groups claim victim consciousness and then come out and attack or have the finances to justify their next move, it balances out. So that's the difference between what they do and what we do.
Yeah. So I was just shocked that they had him on there, but apparently like Umar was on there too. Yeah,
Umar, as I heard, was on there and gave Deion Sanders 50 lashes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him 150 in a minute. Yeah, where's Dave Chappelle been? I don't know. Anyway, you know that's not actually Dave Chappelle, but that's another story.
Oh, that's a
we
deeper.
need our own.
That's a deeper, darker
story.
Yeah,
we need the KDL League. That's what we said. The Comedic Defense League. We need our own league. And if you say something, we gonna put our hands on you. That should be our shit. Like, forget shut. Cause we ain't got nothing to shut down. We can't shut down.
Yeah.
But we can punch you in your face.
Yo, I think, and I want people to sit with this. Black people, I think we overestimate the actual power we have, and I think that's done by design.
Okay.
Right. So when it comes to media and music and things like that, and culture and society, we do have a huge thumbprint on what is made cool, what is made acceptable. But then once we give like the green light, we have no more power in it anymore.
Right.
Just look at any time, because we think like our music, like rap music, kind of runs the world, and culturally like there are like huge influences. But when you look at the charts, we never won the charts. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Not only that, Malcolm.
Voting like things like
point.
that. Like Stacey Abrams got her ass kicked, and if every black man in Atlanta voted for her, she would have still. Or Georgia voted for her, she would have still got her ass kicked if it was the other way around. You get what I'm saying? So we overestimate like our hand when it comes to just, and I think we get played. We let social media play us,
and not only because it's a false sense of power.
Yes,
and it's a false, because I told you, outside of who we think we are, the outside world see us as entertainment. And we get to stay in that box and we get to rule and run it all we want because it's entertainment. Every time they try to pivot us away, and because politicians will try to tap into that stream and create a stream into politics, a stream into real economics, a stream into social, advocacy and things of that nature, it all boils back to niggas who want to be entertained, who are willing to take a check to stop any real movement that could have developed. When we understand that we have to transfer that energy into economics and politics where the real players are playing, when we don't have our own secret society of elites, that move as a stealth unit to sit at the table on our behalf, we ain't never gonna have nothing. I'm not talking about Prince Hall, Masons, and fucking Boule and all that. I'm not talking none of that shit. We don't have nothing in place that we can literally say is ours from the top to the bottom that cannot be bought. We do the buying. And until that day comes, the situation is when the open enemy go, oh, this movement is starting. Let me see. They do their little analytics and go, you know what? Cut so-and-so a check.
Yeah.
So-and-so is at the head of that movement. Cut him a check. And then when the movement, you go, what the fuck happened? I thought we was meeting on Tuesdays and shit. Calm down. And next thing you know, these people get paid and the movement is stopped. When poverty is your religion, money is your God, all they have to do is cut a check. It don't matter how big the check is because they print the money. Mm-hmm. The check size is determined on the severity of the threat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you think Kanye is not a threat until you go, wait a minute. He got a lot of young people in this era who are Googling what that term even means and finding out. So we have to cut that money off.
Right.
And little do you know, you just freed that man. Because I told y'all 5 years ago that when the next generation shows up and cannot be bought, see, that's the thing. The ones who cannot be bought, ball game is over. Doesn't mean you don't appreciate economics. When they can't write a check to buy your soul and you reinstill integrity, loyalty, honesty, respect, and those things because you know that it's about something greater, then they have no leg to stand on. But as long as they can cut the check, they all go, this is what they do. They go calm down to the other elites at the table. Calm down. We cut so-and-so the check. Everything is good. Everybody back to normal. And everything is back to normal. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're right. But here's the thing, and this is a piece I just thought about. So we were going to talk. We're going to talk about all the AI stuff, right?
Yes.
So you talk about a generation that doesn't care about money. If AI and the technology is making things just kind of all accessible, and then a kid or that generation just goes like, I don't need this if I'm rich here. You get what I'm saying? Or I'm rich by crypto, if I'm rich like in this world, and that's all I care about, because kids are weird.
Kids are very weird. And their imagination, when allowed to grow, can create alternate universes where all of their needs are being met.
So if that's the case, then maybe they've created their own demise that way.
Maybe they will in the grand scheme of things. We are still a long way away from that because I'll get into it. Everything is still about
it is, yes,
justifying the money.
Yes.
And as long as the money can be justified by any means now, because remember, the hungry people don't care how the money is made, as long as the money is made. Mm-hmm. And the hungry people slow down the creative people, the ones who are trying to say to themselves, because the real utopia, and we probably had it during one of our, lifespans or epochs, is where all your physical needs are met. Food, clothing, and shelter, everybody's met. So now, when you're playing ball, you're not playing ball for money. Mm-hmm. When you rapping, you're not rapping for money. You rapping because you love to do it. Mm-hmm. And me coming to a concert doesn't add more money to your pocket. It shows true appreciation for your art. If you're an artist and you're drawing pictures, you don't have to draw them for the money, because we all eating. And I don't want to get into like a socialism. That's not what I mean.
Yeah.
But when your needs are met and the true talent of who you are is just based on your love for what you do, mm-hmm. because each and every one of us have a talent, a skill, a gift, but we never have time to harness. We never have time to learn what it is, because we're chasing someone else's perception of what fame and success
yes.
is. Mm-hmm. And as long as we do that, they control your destiny. They control how you get there. All they got to do is cut the check. Imagine being able to wake up and you make music, and all you want to do is make music, and you're not worried about your rent. You're not worrying about where you live. Mm-hmm. There's no crime, because everybody is eating. Mm-hmm. Everybody good, and you are sharing your art, dude. And I know that's some euphoric shit, but I'm just saying.
Yes, I understand.
Time for a commercial. Time.
All right, we'll come back and talk about the AI stuff.
Let's get back and talk about the AI situation, because that's something interesting.
All right, we'll be back.
You are tuned into the sound.
I am Lord Knows, aka Zay Smooth, 305, Miami, like the city I'm from backwards. I am me. Shout out to the Urban X family for these nice, wonderful sweaters.
Hey, Lord of mercy. I am the numero Veda King Simon, and you got to shop Urban X. That's www.shopurbanx.com.
If y'all seen this in person, the quality is supreme. This ain't no just conscious shirt. This is like amazing cloth right here. Amazing quality. Even the hood got the IM on it with the all-seeing hoodie. The quality this good in a long time.
I am everything, and everything is me. I am you, and you are me. I am Jasmine. I am Lebo Fizzo's wife. I am great. I am powerful. I am thankful to have found Black Dot and Malcom, Urban X, the #1 father and son podcast. Peace.
So if you want this hoodie right here, it's I am, and trust me, it's got the embossed right here. It got some embossed shit up here. Got some shit on the back. It's very well made. It feels great. I happen to have the Eye of Ra hat that matched it all crazy and shit. You know how I do. So if you'd like that, go to shopurbanx.com. This is my man Black Dots. These are his garments. I support the brother. And yes, I am God. That's who I am. Who are you? All right.
I am greatness. I am inspiration. I am a father. I am a son that shines bright. One love, everybody. Peace.
I am enlightened. I am illuminated. I am mysterious. I am wondrous. I am ascending infinite goddess. One love to the Urban X Nation.
I am greatness. I am inspiration. I am the universe. I am the multidimensional artist. I am the master of puppetry. I am Jiggetto, representing the #1 father and son podcast in the multiverse, representing the dope hoodies. I am. Get yours at shopurbanx.com.
Because I am great. I am the one. I am the king. I am the God.
Yo, so I gotta get this brother a shout out. He sent me this and he sent me a yellow one. But y'all could go to shopurbanx.com. They doing it big. We gotta start taking over these industries, y'all. We gotta start taking, and we gotta take it over with quality. That's the thing. We got this, but we just need the quality behind it. So Black Dot, this is supreme right here. So shopurbanx.com. Shout out to my brother Black Dot.
And we are back. Thank you for the support.
Yes.
For the I Am campaign, zero tolerance. Contact us. We got other ways for you to pay.
You can pay with your regular card on PayPal.
You really can. So people got to get past the initial PayPal thing. And when you click, then they give you the option for credit cards.
Yeah.
Most people don't go for that second or third click. They see PayPal and go, I don't have a PayPal account. You don't have to have a PayPal account. You just got to click one extra click. And then you go, oh, I get it. I can use this. I can use that. So, I'm in zero tolerance. And I am without a hoodie.
That's hilarious. And if you do have your hoodie and you want to tell us what you are, you can send us a video.
Please do.
To urbanx.nyc@gmail.com. And then you'll get,
Yes, we're going to keep these on rotation.
Yes, we can include you.
Yes, and we appreciate this grassroots movement.
Yes, and we got a lot more going out tomorrow. So thank you for being patient.
Yeah, that's going out tomorrow.
Yes.
Along with these Under Armour shots right here.
Yeah.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Our last verse said, I am broke. Listen, your subconscious is listening to that. Don't say that about yourself.
Don't ever say that.
Don't say that about yourself.
Don't ever say that.
You too.
High hip high review. Don't ever say that.
Don't say that about yourself.
No, that I am is a spell.
So if you've been on social media the past week, you've seen these pictures, these computer generated pictures of people. They look nice. They do.
They do. They look amazing.
They look real sharp. They look real crystal clear. They look nice. So that's from an AI program that's creating those pictures, and you have to submit 20 pictures.
Yeah.
For them to for it to do that, right?
Oh,
20
okay.
pictures of yourself for it to do something like that. And then you sent me a TikTok, because he be on TikTok, of Elon Musk's new AI program that can basically do anything for you.
Yes.
Anything you ask it to do, it can do it for you. If you're a computer programmer, it'll give you exact lines of code that you need for something.
Yes.
You can tell it to create a business plan for whatever you're trying to do.
And it'll create it in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm trying to make doggy biscuits and I'm trying to sell that. I need a business plan. And it'll create a full business plan for you. Crazy, right?
Yes.
What else can it do?
And they say that is going to replace Google in the future. No, I mean, the possibility, and we spoke about creativity being stunted because now if you're a producer, and let's say you Timberland, and it already has your algorithms, how you like to sample, how you like to chop up beats, and then you go, this is Timberland, cook me up 4 new beats. I got some clients coming through. And then the shit just auto-generates you 4 beats of you that you would do, right? Then how does that help you? Or they read Black Dot's hip-hop decode and go, this nigga's crazy. I see where he's going with that. Then they read Urban Culture decode and I go, give me the sequel. And the shit goes, check back with me in a half hour. Yeah. And bam, I print out a sequel, a cover and everything. And I'm sitting there going, you know what I'm saying? It took me a little bit. How does this shit, where does this shit end?
Yeah.
Right? 40 pictures of you in there, and the shit has got variations of you as a warrior, as a king, as a servant, as a nobleman, and then they shoot that shit out into different parts of the universe where these people don't even have bodies. And now they get to understand and live vicariously through your avatar and be that person. And now you have dispersed into 20 different dimensions. How?
Yeah. Okay,
What?
Yeah.
I'm a battle rapper. I need punchlines.
Yeah.
Like crazy. Yo, AI, give me like 40 punchlines. I'm going against Malcolm. Now I'm in the battle like, calm down. I said, Joe. I said, relax, everybody. You know, and then I'm spitting AI bars at this nigga.
Yeah.
Where does this shit end?
Yeah, it's creepy.
Right? This is some creepy shit.
Yeah, it is.
Right? To the point where you don't have to do anything anymore. It's all done. I told you some real crazy shit today, and I'm going to share it with the people. Now, I think my phone is reading my mind. Tell you some real creepy shit happened. I have to say something like, damn, I'm thinking about getting some socks, man. And then the shit said, would you like some socks? And I go, all right, that was cute. That's not what happened. I was thinking this shit. I woke up in the morning, I was thinking, just me in the room. I said, you know what, I want to, and the shit popped up on my phone. I said, okay, that's probably just a coincidence, no big deal. Later on in the day, again, I said, damn, I meant to do that before the deadline. And the shit popped up on my phone again. I don't know what's going on. I wasn't smoking nothing. I wasn't on no shrooms or nothing. I'm just telling you, this shit might be beta testing some next level shit. Because I was literally thinking this shit. And the shit popped up on my screen.
I thought of tried to explain that, right?
Yeah.
So probably, there is AI in the phone that kind of gets your personal algorithms of.
I ain't seen no fucking Chinese midgets yet. No, that just killed that nigga. I ain't seen the Chinese midgets talking about we in town.
I'm just saying, they probably know, every third day of this, he likes to look this. I don't know.
I didn't even look this up.
Yeah.
And it's weird because it was a gift for you. That was just in my mind. Because I know you can't afford things right now.
Because I'm spending it all on coke.
Because you're spending it all on coke.
Right.
And I know it's tough for you right now.
Right.
I did the best I can do. So it's real weird shit, bro. Real weird shit, man. That's all I'm saying. So this AI shit.
Yeah, no, listen, I think.
Is,
where does it, like you said, where does it end? And I was talking to my man about it because he's a computer programmer. or software engineer. I don't know if that might be disrespectful, but I don't know. But he is like really in tune with what's happening in tech and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he said like the level of like technology that's out in the open that they are telling you about is insane. But he said it's taking a long time for the rest of the masses to kind of get on it.
And it happens that
way. And he
way.
said that he thinks that the only reason like the metaverse didn't take us because we're not locked down anymore.
Yeah, we were so happy to get out.
Yeah.
That the timing that they dropped the metaverse screwed everything up.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
So,
but where does creativity go now?
Yeah, and that's
when
and that's
I'm
a
not
scary
battling
thing.
you, I'm battling your software update of AI.
Yo, there was like a debate that was happening regarding producers. Like Khaled said something about producers using like Fruity Loops, and he said like it takes no talent, something like to that effect. And then a lot of producers came out and they defended, their craft as they should. Because I've seen some producers work magic with Fruity Loops. Like, yo, that was crazy.
Dude, now the shit is simple now.
Yeah.
With Serato Studio, the shit is drag and drop. The shit is drag a beat over, drop a sample over. They can put the sample in. Then it tells you in which keynotes the sample is. So when you want to play your keys, this shit is drag and drop. You know what I mean? So, and that's not to take away from craftsmanship. You know what I mean? So I do think when AI begins to become the norm, as you said a few weeks ago, the ability to actually do things with your hand, there's going to be a price put on that so invaluable. They're going to be like, wait, you did this shit by hand? Or you wrote this book by hand and you didn't use no art? No, this is... And that's going to be super valuable.
Right.
It's almost like Bizarro World where, you know what I mean? So, because I remember if you knew how to build websites, you was making a killing. Then they came out with the software that did it for you.
Do it, yeah.
So it was a small window, and I kept having to go, shout out my man Ram, I kept having to go to my man and update my site every time something needed to be done.
Yeah.
And you know how often you got to update your site now? He was kicking me in the ass. That'd be $75. That's going to be $150.
Yeah.
And so, but then they came out with software, so it's sort of like that. But, so let's not, give away everything.
Yeah,
like
and
I've been tempted to put my pictures in and see what it would look like, and
don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
But like I said, like I think the more, like the faster we go to one way, it's always gonna be valuable to do it slowly. Anything.
No, I understand that, Malcolm. But
anything.
You don't want to get left behind totally.
True.
So there's a fine line you have to walk with, because I know old people who don't do, they still go to the check, cash, and play.
Yeah.
They still put money in a card. They don't know
Yes.
nothing about that Cash App shit and what?
Yeah.
No, here is the money in a card.
Yeah.
So, and they are stuck there, and that's cool. A lot of them are afraid of technology, and a lot of them go, I still like to.
So so what's gonna happen is there's gonna be somebody who comes up with a really, really creative way to do all of this stuff. Like NFTs, somebody's gonna figure out a way to make it useful, and that's how it's gonna come back. Because again, like NFTs, it was too new. Like, wait, so I own it but I don't?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? It was too much like explaining. Like,
imagine this experience right here when everybody got on VR glasses or augmented reality glasses, and we are all actually, I can see each and every one of you, or your avatar. We literally have our own private area, and we're interfacing, and so the experience becomes a little bit different. And if you don't have the key to get into that room, then you just can't get in. You know what I'm saying? And things of that. So that's where the future, where we can play our own music, we can do so much. We can screen movies amongst each other. So the potential to leave this, because none of this shit is real. What I mean, so, or what is real, as my man in Morpheus would say. So how do we stay grounded, but still don't get left behind, because they're trying to separate the analog from the digital.
Yes, quick.
Yeah. So the new kids coming in, they're all digital.
Yeah.
They pick up on that digital shit, so they're not worried about them. They're waiting for us to die off.
Yes.
And we can't share them analog records, them analog tapes,
Yeah.
and them analog thoughts and analog feelings. They all die out. So we want to keep a couple of crates of records around so that we can preserve the true history of who we are, because somebody else could be living my reality. Me, Black Dot, the greatest of all time, somewhere else. Jeez. Damn it.
Speaking of Khaled, him and Sizzler's going at it. I don't know. Sizzler's mad at him.
Yeah, him and Sizzler is going at it because
he sent Sizzler a plaque.
He sent Sizzler a plaque,
which I thought was customary, right? You own this album, you contribute to this album, it went platinum. I send you.
And this is the album cover of Me and My Son.
Right.
On the cover, and from what I'm understanding, I could be wrong, Sizzler's upset because his name wasn't bigger on that plaque.
Right.
And he burned it. He took the baby's picture off of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Out of respect. Or is there something deeper going on? Because I'm going, yo, I did an album, 17 songs.
Yeah.
You was on one.
Yeah.
I send you a plaque out of courtesy.
Yeah. To Jamaica. That's shipping.
To Jamaica. That's extra shipping. I know. That's
international shipping.
That's international shipping. It costs a little bit more. And you feel slighted. Or is there something else going on, and that was just the last straw? Like,
that's what it feels like, because so a lot of Jamaican artists, when they get featured on, songs from like
two plaques,
these American songs, they feel like they aren't given their just due. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, I don't know if you guys remember when Drake, when Popcorn was on Drake's song. What song was that? What song was that? But he was on the song, but on the album version, he wasn't on the album version. There was like a lot of uproar about that.
Of course, because you used me.
Yeah, and Drake wound up signing him like after the fact, but I think that was after because of the
aftermath of it all.
The backlash. What song was that, man? But yeah, so maybe it might be something there. I didn't think that was that big of a deal to be burning the plaque.
Unless I'm missing
Controller. Thank you, guys.
Controller. So
yes.
maybe I'm missing the etiquette in which, or maybe the agreement they had. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it just, if it was just not having your name super huge on a plaque, I think that's a little trivial.
It gotta be something else.
It's gotta be something else.
It gotta be.
For him to burn that, and you know, a lot of them Jamaican artists, they're about principalities.
I think he's Rasta, so I think he's.
He's definitely about his principalities.
Yeah.
So if you disrespected the principalities, niggas, then that.
Yeah.
I'm more afraid of them niggas than I am of any of you niggas.
Yeah.
You know, shit. Oh yeah, Controller. Yeah, that was
the song. Yes.
I like that song.
Yeah, that was a bang. And I was upset that he wasn't on the album version. Like I was like, wait, this is different.
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So again, on Monday, I mentioned this situation with Takeoff's killer. I said it was weird. So my show down.
You did.
It's still weird.
Okay.
He asked the judge to help fund his bail.
For a lawyer.
Yeah, for a lawyer. And I was just like, wait, what?
I've never heard nothing
like that.
I've never heard a defendant
for murder
ask the judge to start a GoFundMe to get him a lawyer. Why? Does he know that the public defender is not going to do the necessary job, or whoever's providing him a lawyer is railroading him? What does it mean? Side note, your man didn't have a will.
Yeah, his parents are fighting over his estate.
His parents, did he have any children?
No.
This should be an open and shut case.
Yeah.
His parents should be able to get every dime that belongs to him, hands down.
No. They're fighting each other.
Whoa, the parents are fighting each other?
They're fighting each other, yes. They're not fighting for
Mama Bear and Papa Bear?
They're fighting each other over the will, yes, over his estate.
That's some nigga shit.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep it a bean. I mean, why not just split it down the middle?
You would think, but I guess because, like, you know, people were saying, well, his father wasn't in his life.
His father wasn't.
But he's saying, like, yo, I had a great relationship with my son. Like, who knows? Who knows?
Only the true people know. Did his father, because me and your moms had to split that down the middle. Look, God damn it. But if he wasn't there until you became a star.
A starer.
Mama going, wait a minute, I bought all them Pampers. It's still nigga business.
Yeah, it is.
Where let's say he's worth $5 million, just split it down the middle.
Yeah.
You gave some sperm, you gave some eggs.
Yeah.
He's here.
What's that?
He made a great impact in life. Shout out to him and his fans. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Chadwick Boseman, his estate just recently got busted down.
Yeah.
Between his wife and his parents.
But they handled it very civil like.
Yeah, but they went to court. So the courts got money, the lawyers got money. You know what I'm saying?
The court got
900,000
to
even bust that
because
down.
y'all couldn't sit down amongst each other and go, listen, girl, we as parents, how much is it? Let's just split it, bro. Let's pay a lawyer a small fee to do the paperwork. And let's split. But because I got greedy and you got greedy, the judge was like, and the courts was like, well, we're going to take our cut.
Yeah.
Wow. Nigga business.
So, because I understand, like, you know.
I'm not leaving none of my shit to my wife. I already told y'all, my little $3,200 is going to be split 9 ways amongst you. You can get 75. Marcus gets 70. Everybody getting 75 hours. Because she's not gonna run off with Geraldo and them fucking pool boys and shit she be having clean the house. You think I don't see that shit? Not with my money.
What was I saying? What was I saying? You cut me off.
You was talking about Chad Boseman and his.
Oh, I was talking about just a will in general. Because Takeoff. Like he died young, unexpectedly. Like,
yeah.
I think it's hard to say you should have had a will.
No, but once you get into the music industry, they take out life insurance policies on you. True. So you have to know going in. Forget being young. You got to know if you just regular on your job, you might not think about a will, but everybody should have life insurance. Sure. That's why we have Aris on the stirrup on the show.
That was a shouts out. That was.
Okay, that's why we have her here.
That was great.
To line, she'll be back with her commercial on Monday. You know, she did some copyright shit now. Now we in copyright court fighting her litigations and shit. Now, they're gonna bust us down and shit. But
and we're not even monetizing this video.
Yeah, we gonna have her back up, but everybody should have some life insurance.
Yeah, no,
right?
facts.
Right, and as an artist, you got to have a little bit more because you might blow.
Yeah,
and he blew.
Yeah. But back to his killer, it's weird, man.
The whole shit is weird.
It's weird. Like he's saying, like, I did not do that.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Yo,
and I'm watching the other videos because they had me pointing in another direction. All them little academics videos. I'm watching the dark skinned dude. You know what I mean? And I'm so like. That nigga did that shit. I see him running and shit. No, this DJ nigga. This nigga in the booth fouled. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this case.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's weird. So that's weird. The Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion case is happening. Apparently.
Oh, shit.
One of the star witnesses that one of the police officers who spoke to Megan right after the fact, who she told Tory was drunk, he shot me, he got fired, and they're not gonna, and for something, he got fired for something, doing something stupid. So they can't feel like they can use his testimony because it'd be like,
it'd discredit
the whole thing.
her. Because,
but apparently that was like their star witness or something.
Ooh, so he got fired for something else. Probably for lying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or domestic violence or something. He got fired for something crazy.
Goddamn, this thing is
domestic violence. Thank you. So
he got fired for shooting his wife.
Yeah.
Like, officer, I mean, he shot her, but you shot your wife. You can at least understand what a nigga's going through. Yes.
Somebody said they're gonna have Kylie understand. Yeah, I think they're gonna have to bring her Kylie Jenner.
Oh, because she was there. They was fighting
at her house. Like it kind of started at her house.
Yeah, that's bad. This is gonna be one of them TMZ cases.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to see what happened because I just want to know what happened, bro. That's it.
Because as a defense lawyer, I'm going right in on the officer. Listen, he shot her. You shot your wife.
Yeah.
You.
Is he a reliable witness?
Come on, yeah. That's gonna be bad.
What did you think about the Ukrainian president, Vladimir Zelensky? He was named the Times Person of the Year.
The actor?
Yes, the actor.
the actor who just received an Oscar.
Yes, yes.
From Sean Penn.
Yes.
Who was a government agent.
Yes.
Of the highest order.
Mhm.
Wasn't Sean Penn knighted? Was he knighted? I don't know. He might have been knighted. He receives the Person of the Year.
Yes.
I like it. Bizarro world, I like it.
Yeah.
It all makes sense. It all makes sense. This is one clown shit show.
It's
going
bad.
on. This is bad.
It's bad, yeah.
I'm waiting for the mothership to show up. I got my bags packed. I'm traveling light. I don't think I'll even need clothes
Yeah,
on the
it's bad,
planet
man.
I'm going to. I am out. Y'all can have all of this shit. You know what, Malcolm? I'm gonna leave you $150. I fucks with you.
Oh, snap.
I fucks with you.
Oh, snap.
You know what? I'm gonna talk to my agent and have them shift around. You getting extra
Seconds in the
$75.
savings.
Yeah, you getting a little extra, and then I'm out, man.
Snap.
I'm out of this bitch. Y'all can have this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's getting ridiculous. And mind you, like I said, and we just gave them their biggest weapon back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Russia.
Wait, no, you're getting organized now.
Yeah.
Oh, what that's been going on? Give me the reports. Okay, we've been losing. No problem. I got plenty gun, plenty weapon, plenty bomb. Well, first of all, let's bomb America.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Oh, actually, so I saw there were reports out of Russia. They're saying that America wants the Ukrainian-Russia thing to happen to at least 2025.
Really?
Yeah.
They're gonna drag. First of all, it's the biggest money laundering scheme I've ever seen.
So
they want this to continue.
That's what Russia is saying about America.
To 2025.
2025, yes.
Well, Nostradamus said, that it's going to be a civil war in America in 2023.
Civil war?
Yeah. They said the red against the blue in America, Nostradamus. Really? And then he also said either China or Russia will be destroyed. Just telling you what Nostra said.
So listen, I started watching Died Suddenly, right? Ooh. And one of the doctors on there, she was military. She said that she's afraid in the next 5 years we won't have enough to have a standing military. Because
somebody said, "Damn, my accent is Filipino. Damn, my Russian."
Yeah, she said we based on like what she's seeing from these soldiers, and they were mandated to get the jab and stuff like that. She doesn't think we'll have a standing military within 5 years.
Damn, man.
That's crazy.
It's bad, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it because my stomach could get queasy with all of them.
Yeah, it was gross. It was gross. And then they were showing like blood. It was crazy.
Yeah, and how do you explain that? And you can't give that to somebody who got the vax. You can't go watch this video.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Because
it's like, why, son?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah.
You gonna die, nigga. You can't. You good? And you can't do that.
Yeah.
You give it to other people who didn't get it, and they go, "Oh yeah." But this is bad.
Yeah,
man. This
it
is
is
really bad. And now we're dealing with the effects. It's cause and effect, and slowly but surely. Did you see the announcer for the Atlanta Hawks?
Yeah.
With Dominic Wilkins in real time. This nigga just was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's going down, man. It's really going down. So I pray for everyone who had to do it, and all of that good stuff.
Yeah, that doc was nuts.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
My shit is literally off to the shoulders. Crazy.
Yeah. I don't know who made that. I feel like you did that one.
No, I think you did this. This looks like your work.
But prime example, we press these shirts and these hoodies.
Oh yeah, by hand. Yeah,
we be tired.
This is handmade shit. This ain't no machine shit. This is handmade.
You want to talk about Bill Cosby's new accusers?
Yeah, I mean, what's going on? They coming after Bill again, man. Leave Bill alone, man. He did it. He was in the joint, bro.
Yeah.
Not like he beat the charges.
Yeah.
Bill was in the joint.
When
he was in the mess hall.
When it came
you know what I mean? Like
when it really like hit like reality, he's really in jail.
He's in jail.
That was crazy.
Not a special jail.
Yeah.
He was in jail, like eating the complimentary snacks and shit.
They called him Pops. They called him Pops.
Yeah. And they protected him, I'm pretty sure. But come on, man. Pretty sure he had some stand up in him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You better let that stand up go, nigga. You better let. I'm pretty sure R. Kelly doing concerts.
The documentary is in.
Damn right, nigga. Mad nigga win the damn talent show every year, and now R. Kelly come to the prison. What the fuck, son? We got our little band and shit, you know, and this nigga come doing full concerts of all the greatest hits. And the echo, the shit is reverberating off the prison walls, and the acoustics make this shit sound like he at Madison Square Garden. Yeah. My mind is telling me no. But my body. No, don't sing that one, nigga. Nigga, don't sing that one in here. My body is telling me. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, nigga, it's just the wrong place to have your body telling you, you know, yes, nigga. Wrong place, nigga. Wrong place. Sing some of that. You believe you can fly, nigga. Maybe you can fly the fuck up out of here. Don't sing them.
Oh, my gosh.
You remind me of my Jeep, too, nigga. Shit. You remind me of my Jeep, nigga.
Oh, my God.
Don't do it.
Yeah, like, so I think like five women are suing him or something like to that effect.
5? Yeah.
5 women are suing him.
They just want to.
That's money grab, right?
That's a money grab, and I think it's more like they just want to get you.
Yeah.
Like their whole mission is to just pull up Cosby file. Let's fuck with him for a while. Yeah. Let the man live his life to the fullest and for the rest of his life.
Yo, guys, the media cycle is really broken. It's just every day is something else. It's a new person that we all put our energy behind. Then it's a new person we all mad at. And then it's a new situation that we all should be worried about, but they're actually doing something over here. It is broken, bro.
It's bad. The whole shit is bad, bro. It really is, man. It really is. And that's why you try not to, you know, get too involved with the damn thing. You know, but it's my job to come up here and try to make some sense of it. Of the craziness and pierce through and find little, you know, trinkets that we can discuss that other podcasts maybe miss. You know what I mean? Even though they all watch our podcast. They do. Quietly and shit, because I be hearing their points. I be like, wow, that's an interesting point. Yeah. Wow, that's interesting.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
But we're going to take another quick commercial break.
Yeah, we'll take a quick commercial break as soon as we get the word.
And we'll be right back.
And then we'll be back and we'll take some questions.
Welcome to LOV Studios, an extraordinary channel. The only channel of its kind. We have conversations with Leslie with various perspectives of the social experience across generations. This is a complete programming experience. Let's See with Leslie Olabisi, bringing you my ratings to films, series, and podcasts from around the world. We feature food, fashion, real reviews, unboxings of sneakers, AV equipment, and so much more. Prefer to listen? Unboxing with Leslie, voiceover tech talk, not a sneakerhead, and select titles are on the new Love Studios podcast on Anchor FM. I'm bringing insiders across all industries. Leslie O is a host unlike any other. Join me on my journey as a voiceover boss in my upcoming documentary about my time with Dame Dash.
One episode about your days with
Love
Dame.
Studios.
Wealthy family, and a special shout out to the Urban X Nation. This is Chanel, the Ascending Infinite Goddess, and regardless of where you are on this planet, I look forward to connecting with you and your spirit team. Be sure to visit my YouTube channel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, where I have hundreds of videos available to help you on your self-paced spiritual journey, and also my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com, to schedule an angel oracle card reading in any area of your life, have a mental healing session to release some mental anguish that we go through every day, or also your chakra balancing sessions in the event that you want to become realigned. I look forward to connecting with you, wealthy family. Until then, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.
I think they're both going to stay, and they're going to try again next year. Just being realistic. It depends on. It depends on the coach.
The Hornets
Yeah, I heard about the
Wiggins,
Hornets.
Westbrook.
I wouldn't be mad. Westbrook.
Minnesota has disgusted me this entire series. So
What are you saying right now?
I'm off that shit. Also, I'm very upset that John Moran got this award. So I hope we see them in the second round. So Poole can whoop his behind for 7 games in a row.
And we are back. Support those businesses. For those who are listening,
Yes.
we appreciate your continued support.
Honk somebody, cut somebody off.
Yeah, no, don't cut no. Don't listen to
guys,
that.
road rage is real.
Road rage is real. But we thank you for your continued support here.
For sure.
For what we do. And we love you guys.
All right, so
yeah,
get your questions ready. All right.
Yep.
Yo, so did you guys are you guys paying attention to T.I. trying to make sense of his snitching?
Oh, so he's trying now. Hit me with the details.
Apparently, he talked about snitching on his dead cousin, and he was able to get a life sentence because his cousin is dead, so he placed blame on him.
That sounds like some bullshit.
Yeah, it does.
That sounds like some paperwork is about to come out, and he's trying to get out in front of it to ensure that he wasn't a snitch. That the only way he snitched is honorably. If that makes any sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
an honorable snitch. I'm dying, so cuz.
Yeah.
Blame all the killings.
I'll take the rap.
I'll take the rap
Yeah.
for all the killings and the drug selling that you did. Are you sure? Yes. Put it on me. Is the judge here? Let's get the judge on the Zoom. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not buying none of that shit.
Yo, so what's his name? So Boosie, I think he has an album coming out with T.I.
Okay.
Right? Boosie got at Birdman's brother. They call him Gangster because he did the same thing. Birdman's brother, he snitched on I think somebody else who died, and Birdman stopped messing with him over that because he said he was still snitching. So I wonder what Boosie's got to say about that.
Interesting. Interesting. I mean, again, when you're in a position of power,
Yeah.
and let's say you still work for the feds, the feds can move some things around for you and make it seem like this is how you went down or this is what you did. What's that got to do with the guns, though?
Yeah, I don't know.
And the silencers.
3 of them.
3 of them.
Yeah.
What's that have to do with that?
No clue.
Interesting. And I think I can beat T.I., so I'm just saying.
Yeah, you know, he was in the BMF documentary, right?
Yeah.
So, like, T.I. said his whole thing was he created trap music and Trap House, Rubber Band Man. So, like, was you dealing with Big Meech, you know?
Interesting. Don't start snitching on yourself.
No, but even, like, not snitching on yourself, but, like, you wasn't like that to begin with. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if they were moving that amount of weight, there's no way you weren't doing business with them somehow.
Dude, everybody was doing business with them.
But that's what I'm saying.
The way they made, and I seen part 7. You saw part 7?
Yeah, I did.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
This shit is getting.
Yeah.
This shit is getting out of control. But yeah, I mean.
Wild as a Taliban, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. You know, these guys create these stories and these narratives to make themselves seem, bigger than they are. And it's all crazy.
Especially where it was people right there in your city who were like that. So it's
who
like
really were like that. Yeah. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see where that's going. So you said Bootsy is doing an album with him.
Yeah, I think he got it. I think they did it already.
It's coming out soon.
Soon, yeah. He keeps calling him Bootsy, like Bootsy Collins.
It's Bootsy.
Yeah.
It's Bootsy. I like Bootsy too. Now, but Birdman stopped messing with homie.
His brother.
His own brother, because he snitched on the dead man.
Yeah, I think he snitched on. Yeah.
What was Dave Chappelle's character when he was the blind?
Tyrone Biggums.
Tyrone.
No, that's not. No. Clayton Bigsby.
Clayton Bigsby.
Yes.
He stopped fucking with that lady who was his wife.
Yes.
Because she was a nigga lover.
Yes, Clinton Bixby.
Clinton Bixley,
Yeah.
when he found out he was black, because he thought he was white the whole time, he found out he was black, and he divorced this bitch because she's a nigga lover. I like it. It's very similar. Snitch on the dead man, you still snitched. I ain't fucking with you. Try to blame that shit on a dead man and shit. I ain't buying it.
The JDL, it was reports that the JDL were threatening rappers like Tupac and Eazy-E and extorting them.
Yes. I think I spoke briefly about that a couple of weeks ago. This same JDL was using COINTEL tactics and extorting Tupac, sending threatening letters, and then providing protection for them. It was an extortion. They don't speak about that. You know what I mean? And those were in... I saw the documents. Those were actual government documents.
And do you guys know how the JDL was founded?
Because they was trying to get an innocent, guilty...
Innocent black man...
went to jail.
For rape he didn't commit.
He didn't commit.
Yeah, and they were trying to blackmail him, and the Jewish guy was the one who did it.
So the Jewish guy had to go to jail for it. So they created this whole defense league so that never happens again. Yes, I did hear about that. So at the time this was going on, COINTELPRO was in the mix, which is probably the same goddamn organization. JDL, ADL, street niggas, Suge, goddamn. Being a rapper during that time was crazy.
Yeah, man, Wild Wild West.
And if anybody can snitch on a dead man, if that's the new thing going, then why not just pick anybody and say they did it? How long ago so and so died? He did that shit.
Well, you know the guy who what's his name? Orlando Anderson, right? The guy who they say killed Tupac.
Yeah.
His uncle, I forget his name. He was on Vlad. But apparently he got off because he blamed Orlando for killing it. And he was in the car with him, so he just kind of blamed everything on him. And everybody else in the car is dead somehow.
Oh, got you. So that's just an easy...
Yeah, so he kind of just blamed everybody else. Like, I was just driving, everybody else was shooting, stuff like that.
I think they was extorting them for money, for security and other things, making them pay for their security forces when they were the ones who were agitating. Somebody asked, extorting them for what? I didn't read the entire document because it's very long and detailed, but you can find that on Twitter somewhere, you know, that they were involved with that. Keefe D, yeah.
Keefe D, yeah. Interesting stuff.
Yes.
Duke University, apparently they refused a kidney transfer
to a 14-year-old girl, I believe, or patient, because that patient was not vaxxed.
Yes.
And that's where they're going with it.
Yeah, in New Zealand, it's his baby is a 4-month-old, and I think the New Zealand police are trying to take the baby away from his parents because the parents don't want to get him vaccinated.
Yeah, this is way out of control in other countries in particular, even though they know the results of this jibbity jab.
Which is, it's...
And I know it's somebody who's on the transplant list who's being faced with an option of before they telling you before you can even get this transplant, you need to be jabbed up. And the person is kind of like, you know, in between, and it's a tough decision, you know.
Somebody said Blue Devils, yeah.
Goddamn Blue Devils, exactly.
That's so crazy.
I saw them take an old black lady out of her house. Somebody sent me the clip. The FBI or the SWAT team, because there was a tracker placed on a stolen iPhone, and they had her sitting on the side of the curb while they had a search warrant to search her home looking for somebody, and there was nobody there. Don't ask me what made me bring that random story up, but it was weird to see grandma on the curb. Yeah, just weird stuff.
What's happening with Ben Gordon, man? He's going through it.
Yeah, Ben Gordon, they said stabbed someone with a needle.
Yeah, with a sewing needle. He was trying to stab people with a sewing needle. And then remember, a couple weeks ago, he got into it with his son at the airport.
With his son, he allegedly struck his son at the airport. And so he was being brought up on so-called assault charges from there. I have a special place not in my heart for him, but I got to meet him, and he's conscious. He's on the frequency. You know, me and him got a chance to build. You know, I had front row tickets at the Garden one time, and he was there early, or he hung around late and was shooting, and me and him was just building because he recognized me, and we were just chopping it up, and he was basically on the frequency, and so I hope that has nothing to do with his being outcast from the NBA and how he's going through what he's going through. I hope it has nothing to do with that, and I wish him well.
Yeah.
Somebody said fake BS, the scammers were trying to, I don't know, rob somebody. Yeah, Ben Gordon, the ball player out of Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon, yeah. They got a whole day out, or I don't know if they still have it. But
yeah, they had a whole day devoted to him. He played very well. I think the height was in when he was in Chicago.
He was nasty.
He was nasty. Had some really good quality years in Chicago. More of a journeyman, moved around, but could still ball. You know what I mean?
Speaking of basketball, there's this college player. His name is Mike Peake. He plays for the University of New Mexico State, and he plays in the basketball team. He was suspended, I think, indefinitely because a 17-year-old girl set him up to be jumped, to be jumped and stuff like that. He wound up killing the dude who came to ambush him.
Yes.
In self-defense, so he hasn't been charged yet, and the video just got released.
But they just dropped him from the team.
Yeah.
From what I understand, based on those charges.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that's not right.
No, that is not right. Side note, the guy with one arm.
Oh yeah,
just
basketball
signed a
player.
deal with Adidas. Clap
that's
that
tough.
up.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Forget his name. I'm trying to get his name now. Give me a second. Because I got his name somewhere. And I want to kind of just big him up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me a second, guys.
Somebody said, "Who's raising these children?" Yeah.
Yeah, these children are out of control, bro.
Hansel. His name is Hansel. Wait, let me see. Let me get it.
Yeah, get his name from me because I thought I had it saved. And shout him out.
Is that Hansel Emmanuel?
Yeah. Okay. Hansel Emmanuel. Shout him out. He got his Adidas deal. I think he plays in the G League now.
Oh, nice.
I believe, and he's working his way up because he's nasty.
Yeah.
Super duper nasty. So, and that's inspirational. That's what we call disabled is abled to get the job done. So shout him out, him and his family. Great job for following your dreams and, getting that bread.
Let's take some questions now.
Let's do that.
Let's take some questions now. Killer Mike, I didn't know why you guys are getting your questions ready. Killer Mike, he raised $45 million.
$45 million
for his digital banking system that he's coming out. It was a funding round.
Wow.
So shouts out to him.
That is a lot of clout. Okay. I'm not mad at that. I am not mad at that. Killer Mike seems to be very hands-on, active about what he's trying to do, and I like it.
I appreciate Killer Mike because he's grassroots from, I think, my understanding of grassroots. Now, you're probably from Atlanta, you probably have your own opinions about him, whatever. But I mean, as far as he's not trying to hit home runs. He's just trying to get on base.
Yeah.
For what he's trying to do. Right?
And to me, it seems like he's more concerned about his community and his neighborhood. He's not trying to save the world. So he's condensed his efforts to his everyday life and even voting for people that he feel is going to be beneficial for his community, using his vote the right way. I like it.
Oh, we didn't talk about Van Jones.
Your man Van is bugging.
Oh my God.
He apologized
on behalf of the black community.
On behalf of the black community.
If they're not gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. I'm here.
For Kanye's behavior and for us not basically chastising Kanye for his remarks about what the Jewish community has been going through.
Yeah.
We the delegation up here at Urban X would like to trade Van Jones and Van Jones. Give us anybody. Just name a motherfucker. We gonna trade Van Jones for his ass.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, give me a goddamn break.
Yeah.
I mean, and then he tried to back out of it and say he didn't say it.
Oh, they got you on. They
got him on tape.
Yeah.
One of the reporters was like, bro, this is what you said.
Yeah.
There's no way you're going to be able to clean that shit up. You know what I mean? And it was clear, and I listened a couple of times with intent to hear clearly what he said. So, and then Kanye, niet. Kanye, niet.
What?
He means no or something in.
He said that?
He said that shit at the end of the speech.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Niet, or whatever it is that Jewish shit mean.
In Yiddish?
Yep.
That's Yiddish.
He spoke Yiddish. Yay, niet. Yay, niet. Yay, niet. And then the crowd applauded this goofy. And that is, I am not making that shit up. I heard it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he did. He did. Yes, he did.
That's
so.
Get Umar on the line. He needs lashes.
Yeah, get Umar on the line.
Get Umar on the line. He needs lashes.
He needs 50 lashes.
50 lashes.
50 lashes. 50 lashes, brothers and sisters.
No, I actually can't wait till that interview at the Breakfast Club comes out. Because when he's on the Breakfast Club, he smokes.
Oh, no, he cooks.
He goes.
He saves his best shit for the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
You say what you want to say.
And now, because, Angela, I don't think she liked Umar's. Because every time he was up there, she wasn't up. She was sick or something. So now, she's not there anymore. Her last day was like last week, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
it was.
They just, they just trying to let it rip, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. And they brought him on, I guess, right after the Jewish dude. So that's kind of
yeah.
That's how you do it. Shout out Charlemagne, I guess. I gotta shout out Charlemagne.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Shout out Charlemagne. No hate there. I like it.
Yeah, Van Jones. He's
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Did you catch this with Van Jones?
He sent
between him
with
and
the tear or two. He should have. I only heard the audio. You know what I mean? But if the video was there, he probably was crying and shit. Talking to Regina Harris. He probably was crying. Bitch ass.
You know those two Good Morning America hosts? They got suspended. Oh, but the black dude got suspended. I think the woman, the white woman, I think they're going to let her come back or something.
Yeah, but, I mean, why are you surprised? That's two light-skinned niggas down. Doctor, you stroke her?
Yeah,
and now,
but they found out that he was messing with like 3 other women, at the job too. Yeah,
That's my nigga. If you gonna knock him down, put him up like bowling pins and knock them all down.
Yeah.
If I'm going down, I'm knocking everybody down.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
The youngest man in Arkansas is 18-year-old black man. Shouts out to him.
I heard about that. Yep. Arkansas, I don't know, but Arkansas, okay. Yeah.
Let's see. Let me get his name. Jalen Smith. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the job like Cindy, Carol. Carol, Karen.
So he was on there bugging.
Yeah. Shit, yeah.
Malcolm, they shot up the power grid in North Carolina. Really? How they do that?
Does knuckle dragger mean gorillas? No. When we say no, we just mean those who are functioning just above being able to speak.
Neanderthals.
Just Neanderthals, like.
Yo, I saw. So, all right. I don't know how true this is, but you sent me a video of a black dude. He has his baby mother was white, and he said that.
Wasn't that some crazy shit?
Because he said black people and white people are 2 different species, and because of this, when his girl was pregnant at the time. She had to get some shot that would not tell her body to terminate the pregnancy, something like that. I don't know if it's true. Don't know if it's true.
And he said all mixed babies have to go through this. They tell you it's something else, like a protein shot or something. But he said he did his research. And because we're 2 different people, he said that's why a lizard and a bird can't have a baby, right? Because of the And he said it has to be done. And they tell you anything in the hospital, you have to take this shot to shut down her ability to fight off the pregnancy because it's not natural. That's what he said, man.
Yeah, I was just like...
oh, your TikTok be on fire.
Yeah.
I be bleeding that like, oh, shit.
He be sending me stuff.
I be sending everybody shit. Yo, Eli, you need to see that shit, bro. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
TikTok be rocking, man. You got to get in on a groove, and they show you about 30 videos in a row of... and they play that music. This is suspenseful. This must be real. Must be a true story. Because of the music. And shit.
It was one It was one TikTok I saw. Like it had me go down a rabbit hole on my own about mattress stores. I think it was Sleepy's.
Yeah.
And it was just like it's 6 of them around each other, and like she was like, how many times you seen like a crowded?
And there's nobody ever in there.
Yeah. So they must be like moving something else, and it had me looking around. I was like, yo, what? It's 4 here. Like what the hell?
Yeah. Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff.
Somebody said, how you explain Dominicans? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, what? Because they're original people. They're melanated people.
That's
They,
funny.
you know, we're talking about Neanderthals and humans, or you know who we are. Yeah.
Somebody said we all mixed with something. Yeah, listen, man. I don't know, man. I'm just
No. Yakub made them in a lab.
Oh my god.
Fuck
Like,
you
man, have you
talking
seen all the animals walking in circles? Like I saw the cows in China. I didn't
My
see
homie
anything
girl
else.
when telling I missed that. Celine Dion diagnosed with stiff person syndrome.
Celine Dion. Yeah, she's gonna be like a statue or something. Like,
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
No, that's bad. Yeah. Huh? She canceled all her shows?
Oh, what?
Yeah, did she take the Jimmy job?
I don't know, but Jamaican mothers everywhere, they're gonna be upset. They love Celine Dion.
Oh, they do?
Haitians too.
She's like a part of the
Yeah, I don't know why, but like they love Celine.
Yeah,
Celine Dion.
that's fucked up. Yeah, that's
Yeah, we spoke about Jay-Z trying to get a
casino
in Times Square. Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Might as well get it. That's a dream or no.
Somebody said, "What are your thoughts on DJ Quick saying he should be where Dr. Dre is at?"
I can't tell you one DJ Quick song.
What?
But there may be some that are out there. I don't know.
Wait, what was this album?
No, I mean when you say Dr. Dre produced for a litany of people. Dr. Dre have made superstars. I'm not
Safe
saying,
and Sound. That was the album. Safe and Sound.
Okay,
and
I'm
the
not
song.
saying he can't produce. He also was around when Biggie got killed, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, so what he's saying he's better than Dr. Dre?
I guess he feels like he should be spoken of in the same like likeness as Dr. Dre. Quick was nice, and he could rap. He could rap too. Quick was nice. I like DJ Quick.
As in the famous words of my man Tim Dog, peace to Ice Cube, peace to Ice T. DJ Quick, he can suck my. Yeah, I don't know.
I like DJ Quick.
Yeah, I mean, well, DJ Quick, I'm pretty sure he has, pretty sure he has some things to say.
That West Coast hating again. Yep.
I am not. I like Dr. Dre. Please stop.
Yep.
I like Snoop. I like Dr. Dre. I love Ice Cube. I like NWA's album is one of the top 10 ever produced.
You did say that.
I did say that. So please,
He didn't say not Straight Outta Compton. He took
not
that for life.
talking about niggas for life.
Yeah, for life. Yeah.
Stop with this. I love Kendrick Lamar. Stop with the craziness.
And somebody said Tim Dog was poop. He was.
Oh, Tim Dog was. That's my dude. He was nice, and that's because he took me around the world.
Yeah.
Good fuck, nigga. Shit, nah.
Name a hit song. Safe and Sound. Safe and Sound was a hit DJ Quick song.
Oh, okay. Aris said DJ Quick is underrated.
Yeah,
Okay,
Safe
all
and Sound. Dollars and Cents. What else?
All right. But is he on the level of Doc? That's not the question.
That wasn't
we
the
didn't
question.
say is he nice. We said is he on the level of Dr. Dre?
True. Dre
That's what we
is,
said.
Dre is like where he is because,
Now there's rumors around Dre didn't really produce a lot of that stuff, and that he just put a little something on it, and now it's his shit. And so who knows? Tupac had beef with him for reasons of that magnitude. Said Dre was never in the studio, it was other people. So so I don't want to get into the semantics.
Just like Compton.
Those on the West Coast would know where Quick stands or sits. So I have to agree with that.
And I think Quick started the banging on wax stuff.
Did he?
He might have. He was Tree Top, Spruce Street. He's from one of the streets, but I think he was the one that really started like gang banging, like actual on record.
I thought it was Easy.
No, Easy never claimed anything on record. No.
Okay.
I got some knowledge.
Quick gave Dilla some shine. Okay. All right. Well then, maybe
Somebody said Daz did a lot for Dre. I believe it.
maybe Quick does have. Let's get Quick on the show.
Yeah, let's
Talk
get-
to our producers. Let's get Quick on the show and let Quick tell his own story.
See, Babyface Lopes said that's true. He from Watts. He know.
Okay. All right. He produced for Raphael Sadiq. I like Raphael Sadiq, man. Okay, I'm being brought up to speed.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
He had a song with El DeBarge too. He had a song with El DeBarge too.
He had a song with El DeBarge?
He did he not?
I like El DeBarge.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, man. I be knowing. Jay Nightmare talking about my youth is showing. I be knowing stuff.
Okay, so shout out DJ Quick. Forget about all that stuff that I was saying about you in the 80s.
Exactly.
Early 90s. Let bygones be bygones.
With that being said,
it's my time to kick this.
It is.
Okay, so I want to kind of put a bow on this Deion Sanders thing.
Okay.
Because what I noticed was 90 to 95% of the retort and responses were money-based. Meaning our people couldn't see past the money. Now, money trumps, in this era, honesty, respect, loyalty, integrity, your soul, etc., etc. So, and I can also tell by your response if you were emotionally moved because he was a celebrity and you only got a soundbite. See, when we speak up here, we speak about cause and effect. The effect is the emotional result of something. The cause enables you to remove your emotion and find out what is causing people to act so fucking crazy. So when we went to the cause of Deion's situation, he was in a press conference 3 years ago, and he said God sent him to change HBCUs, the culture there, not Jackson State where he was. He said he is here on a mission to change a culture. Now I want to pivot a little bit. When Black Lives Matter as a movement started, when it was organic and it was about the people, you felt that. You were connected to it because it came out of the Mike Brown killing, and it was an organic movement that, if left alone, untouched by outside forces, could have truly grown into a movement that we, the people, could have created subchapters all over that were under one umbrella, that we united and we could become a moving force. So what did the elite do? They paid the people at the top of the organization. Mm-hmm. And once they paid them, you know what they went? And got houses. Yep. They leveled up, as a lot of you people like to say, and got houses and left the movement high and dry. Okay, so Deion did the same exact thing, but he cloaked it in a way that enabled to insulate himself from any harm doing. No one told Deion to go to Jacksonville where there was no water. He chose to go there. So I have to slow this down because I can already hear people retorting what I'm about to say about all the great things he did or the suffering, because they've turned him into the victim now. Deion is the victim who just couldn't take the poor, the stealing, the low vibration. So he was forced to leave. No. When he got there, he knew what the situation is, and he said he was on a mission from God. Now, when you do things from your heart, this is some metaphysical shit, right? The universe will acquiesce to your will. The universe is trying to help you because they know what you're doing is coming from a vibration of love. So everything in your life begins to come into place when it's coming from a place of love. When it's coming from a place of ego, under the guise of love, you may still accomplish certain goals, but the truth will come out in the rinse. Okay? Stay with me on this. This job he took was low-hanging fruit, as Bomani, who used to work at ESPN, said. He did not want to be a assistant coach for anybody. He knew he could go here. He knew, watch this, because we have this thing about certain scams that are run, Malcolm. The more complex scams and hustles is not to take something away from you, it's to give you something. So by him giving half his salary, the emotional people who can't see past money looked at that as such a noble act. I'm pretty sure people might have had a tear in their eye. But for him to give up half his salary should tell you a couple of things. That means he didn't need the money, right? And it could also mean that he was gambling on himself, which he turned that shit into 17 times the amount what he gave up in just 2.5 years. But because most of us are not programmed to see past the money and what is being done on the surface, he ran a shell game on you. That's what Bernie Madoff did with all of them people. When you got down with Bernie Madoff, he paid you. He paid everybody. So you got comfortable and you put your whole life savings into it, and that's when he beat you. When you go to Vegas and you a high roller, they let you win a little bit, right? So he already knew his name, his clout would bring a certain amount of attention to that school. Now, he also made comments about him being robbed there. If I take a job as a drug counselor in a very bad neighborhood, and my goal is to clean up this, I have to also deal with the consequences of being in a bad neighborhood. There are consequences. Some of my patients might be mentally ill. They might steal a goddamn printer. They might not show up. They might still be selling drugs. I have to do all of that. If I did all of that, and then a lily white institution with only 2% black people offered me a much better job with 15 times the salary, and I went there, and then in the press conference, I blame the goddamn drug addicts for me leaving. How does that sound to you? Well, that's what the fuck he did. He turned around and got in a press conference in Colorado and said, I'm glad there's no crime up here, or there's no crime. So he was blaming the very people that he said God sent him to help. Now, the disparity, first of all, none of these colleges, HBCU, none of them belong to black people. But when you say you're going to change the culture, that means you have to understand that culture doesn't change in 3 years. I'm only using his words for this, right? The difference between Alabama and Mississippi or Jackson is most of our children, when they go there, they're going to get the exposure, but their living conditions are going to be a damn upgrade in a lot of senses. You know what I'm saying? 3 hots and a cot, great buses. We needed individuals like Ray Lewis, Jerry Rice, to follow Dion's lead, who don't need money. See, this is where money is the gift and the curse. We need people who have that kind of money to bring their clout, because he got Walmart to fix up, Jackson State. Imagine Jerry Rice and all of these went somewhere and they had ESPN on their side, because that's their clout, and they had these corporations lift up the living conditions. Now you can have even playing field with black players who were going upstate, to Alabama and UCLA for reasons other than that, will have an even playing field. But you can't do that in 3 years. Dion had potential to do what he wanted to do from the beginning, because we know who Dion is. He played for 5 different Jews in football, and in baseball, he used to write his name in a money sign in the goddamn sand before he came up to the plate. Maya Angelou said, when people tell you who they are, believe them. And I have to say this because I fell victim for it. It tugged on my emotion when I thought of the potential that he could be there for 10 years. And I told Malcolm on last show, a 7th grader needed to see Dion and say, I want to play for him. That's the seeds that are truly planted that will grow into an environment. Because here's the truth of the matter. 95% of these kids will not go pro. But you know what they need? They need mentorship. They need a great education. Now, Deion Sanders, if you want to call him leveling up, is going to a predominantly white school. They paid him well with a 2.6% black student body. All right? Now, it would have been dope if he said, I need 100 kids who are not athletes to get full rides to come with me if you want me to coach there. But he didn't do that. Not only did he leave, he took the cream of the crop of the players with him because this is a business. You think our kids go to Alabama and Alabama's not benefiting? The whole student body could be 1% black and all of them play on the basketball team or all of them play on the football team, and they're the ones who are financially carrying that goddamn university. So it's the same thing, it's an exchange. So when Deion Sanders goes to Colorado and take the best players with him, in your mind, because you can't see past the money, he's doing something for these kids. No, these goddamn kids are doing something for him too. Because he's going to a team with a 1-12 record that they're going to help adjust. So it's a business agreement in place. Silly me to think that he could really build a culture there that brought more Hall of Fame coaches who didn't need the money, who could use their clout, who could use their mentorship to change the total vibration of what HBCUs was really all about. Because after all, he said God sent him. You know what I'm saying? And Dr. Boyce Watkins made a very good point. He said if the Negro League players had just stuck together, the Negro League in baseball would be worth $100 billion today. They had all the best players, Josh Gibson, Satchel Paige, Jackie Robinson. But what did they do? They paid Jackie. They paid the best of the best, and that kills the movement. So my stance was never about Deion getting his money. Nigga, get your money. But what about honor, respect, integrity? And what about your word being bond? What about you doing what you said God sent you to do? You understand my point? So while most of us was arguing nigga business on the low vibration about, why black men can't, that's the problem. Black people can't, he's stepping up and taking care of his family. Nobody said he wasn't going to take care of his family. He knew what the situation was when he got there. So now all of the elite colleges who may have been worried if people had followed in Deion's footsteps, they're all sitting around a table right now saying, calm down, we paid Deion, and now we're good. So in my eyes, when we speak about this in the grand scope of things, the knuckle draggers and low vibrations who can't see past money, this conversation ain't really for you. In my eyes, Deion is a peon. And with that being said, this is the Black Dot. These are my chronicles. This is my story. And I'm sticking to it.
And I also want to make a quick note for the people who said that he brought exposure to the HBCUs and they should be grateful. He took all the coaches, and he's taking another coach from another HBCU school to with him as well.
And he hired 2 white coaches.
2 white coordinators, right?
Yeah, coordinators. Offensive, defensive coordinator are white.
Yeah.
So he said, I got to get my players, mama staff paid. Yeah, they all went up, but they all got demoted. And he won't be mad with a 2% black population. He probably lives in a gated community with 2% of black people anyway. That's just
so that TV stuff, ESPN, that would never
was
happen.
His clout.
That would never happen again.
Yep.
But Jackson State got some new facilities. So
don't be mad because they did get new facilities. And he did up his salary by 15%. 15 times his salary, should I say. And in 2 years, he'll be out of Colorado and he'll be in the NFL, which was what his game plan was anyway. So don't be mad at Leo Cohen when he gets on the Breakfast Club and says, I got to feed my family. I got a family to feed. Yeah. Don't be mad at Black Lives Matter when they steal and they got a family to feed. Don't be mad at your local drug dealer who on one day of the year gives out turkeys. That's honorable. And for the rest of the days, drugs your community and destroys it and shuts it down. Stop being mad at coons or those we call coons, but because they got to feed their family too. Yeah. Stop being mad at the politicians who sell you out because somebody cutting a check over here, man, and they got to upgrade their money, and you need to worry about doing what you got to do for your community, and you ain't out in Mississippi coaching and all of that old bullshit. Let me say this to you for the last point since we're still on it. If you are worth $100 million and you give $1 million as a donation, and I'm only worth $10,000 and I give $1,000, your contribution was not greater than mine. Percentage-wise, it was the same. You are supposed to give what you have and what you can do. So if you can only mentor one kid, you mentor one. If you have the ability to mentor 100, that doesn't make you greater than me. It just means you have greater access to more resources. It's where your heart is. So don't let nobody piss on you and tell you, oh, well, you ain't coaching out there or you ain't do nothing for these kids. You know your work and you know your heart. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Peace.
Peace.